Hi, my name is Mark Jeske. I'm the speaker for Time of Grace Television Ministries. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad you can spend a minute or two with me talking about something I think is very important, and I think it's important in our country as well, and that's the issue of race, especially as it affects politics. This campaign, the one that's going to result in the election of a new president in the fall of 2008, didn't start out to be about race. In fact, I think all of us hoped that this would be bigger than race. It would transcend race, which is one of America's worst sores. It's like an itch that just never quite gets scratched. It's underneath very, very much of our national political life. This has a spiritual dimension as well, for if God truly did make everybody to be equal, if God thinks we're all of equal value in His sight, why is it that in our country, whose founding documents emphasize the dignity and worth of every human being, why is it that if those are our founding documents, why have we not been able to live out the full implications of that kind of dignity and equality and respect one another's diversity? Anyway, the campaign, as you might expect, as the intensity of it and the length of it has gone on and on, it's getting to be more about race all the time. And it's clouded and muddied by people's associations and things of people who are allied with or speaking with or related to one or the other of the candidates. Now the things that they have said and done are now having an impact on the overall debates. I think you know who I'm talking about. Here's my take on it though, and here's what appeals to me as a way to move on beyond this rancor, and that is you cannot really interpret and understand what someone's saying by your own culture and background, how necessary and important it is to try to understand someone else's standpoint of where they're coming from. It's important that somebody like me, a white person, learn the stories of the black story in America, and not just black folks as passive victims of slavery, but as people of achievement, as people who have overcome, as people of significant accomplishments, where I learned first to respect. No one will ever listen to me across that racial divide if I don't first speak with understanding and knowledge and speak with respect. In the same way that I want people to listen to and understand and respect my words, it's hard for me really to appreciate and understand someone else who's coming from a different point of view if that person has not made an attempt to learn about me and learn about where I'm coming from. And in this way, I think we'll be able to have the conversations about class and race that we must have if our country's to be healed. And if really, where I'm coming from, is that God's intent for His people here in our country can be fulfilled. And that is that we recognize and love one another as brothers and sisters, created by Him, redeemed and saved by Him through Jesus, and empowered by both through the Holy Spirit. That's what we need to move on. What do you think?